LGBTQ and DEI exist to create division because they want to make people feel like they are cared about by giving them what they want, regardless of if it is objective reality or not, true or not, right or wrong. Doesn't matter. And then to center the law around feelings, to shape and mold the law around what is immoral. I mean, this isn't new, but to do that when the law is already selectively applied as is and isn't perfect when contrast with morals. I mean, you look at trying to leave your country in a stable manner versus how often paternity fraud is correctly solved or money properly spent. A lot of fraud there. You contrast these things, it's just so disgusting. It's just so bad. Our age-old system of money and emotion is not keeping up with what our society needs. More ghost jobs exist now than ever, and if you pragmatically think about a lot of positions, you'll come to the conclusion that it doesn't contribute much to society. It kind of just exists to be work, to be something that you feel sacrifice is. To be something that causes you to feel that sacrifice is justifiable. That you are getting more mature and successful by neglecting yourself for things. Absolutely not true. Women's rights are not human rights. Human rights are human rights. Women's rights are upheld by men. Men are the enforcement arm. We control society for better or for worse. Might makes right even when it is not right. That is how this goes, because of objective reality. We are generally better at things that require physical strength and authoritarian means, without being ignorant or wavering. And you look at all the societal imbalance, you see people like Billie Eilish, Sabrina Carpenter, you see all these OF models going on about female empowerment or roaching out because they're morally bankrupt, immoral, and unhealthy, so they're just like, I'll just post pictures of myself online and exploit myself and other people who are vulnerable while degrading the value of sexual nature to basically nothing. And then you also look at men. We're basically cucking ourselves out of existence. We're addicted. We're valueless. We've accepted that values and duties to the self are an afterthought. We wave away personal and existential thought and just continue in the day-to-day. We don't revolt against money or feelings. We don't do anything. We just continue to let things play out. It's just not good. There's so much societal imbalance. You look at all of this, it's just a huge mess. It's actually pretty easily solved, too. And that's what makes it so fucked, right? It is like, it's actually solvable. It's not like, oh shit, we're done, the world's done. Oh. No. You can always be more than what you already were. Honesty over security. I don't give a shit if you feel secure or not. Are we really supposed to just leave things as they were? I mean, really? Is it live and let live, or is it let live and quickly die? because I think it's let live and quickly die. And nobody wants that. Especially when they have to come to terms with the fact that they couldn't control themselves and nobody in their life was strong enough to intervene. Fake support. Real support is honesty, not security. So, like, men are expected to sacrifice all duties and values to the self, just cattle. Cattle for women who are completely morally bankrupt. Hoflation. You look at that. You get to this the bottom of this rabbit hole. You basically come to this conclusion. All right. This is the conclusion. This is what we need to be thinking about. We don't just not have control over what is. We don't have what should be. We have less than half of all morality itself in our control. So I was saying for some time, hey, like, this is fucked. This societal imbalance, all these societal construct issues. Damn, we only have half of morality. No, that's a generous statement yet. That's still a generous statement. We do not have only half of morality. We actually have less. We don't have control over what is, and we do not have what should be. We have less than half of all morality as a society. We have a completely immoral society that is unhealthy. And it is only half our fault. They want the greedy ultra-rich, not rich who have earned what they built, but the ultra-greedy rich who don't give a fuck about any principles or fundamentals. They want us to be as culpable as possible for our society's downfall. It's never gonna happen. People are already too woken up to what's really going on. The moral financial contradiction, all of this. It's insanity. Yeah, sometimes we are forced to sacrifice. But that doesn't mean it's always a good thing.